Hello, Virgo. My name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a general reading for October 2021. It might be about your career, your love life, or whatever's the most important message that Spirit needs you to hear right now. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. What is Virgo's message for October 2021? Contract. What is Virgo's message for October 2021? You're starting off the reading with the Two of Cups, Virgo. With that contract card, I definitely feel like this is about a partnership. It might be a partnership in business, or it might be a relationship between you and your employer or a coworker. It could also be about a very serious relationship involving some sort of contract. So the two of you have already made a commitment to each other in some way, whether you're married or you live together or you have kids together or even you own a pet together. Anything that involves signing some sort of documents in which you share. You might have a joint bank account and you're saving up together for some reason. In your crossing, you have the Hanged Man. This is what's holding you back in this situation. Somebody feels stuck right now. And somebody may have a decision to make here. It could be you or it could be the other person, so take it how it resonates. It might be about whether or not to sign a contract to make some sort of business investment. It could even be to stay or go if you are in a relationship. I also feel like there's kind of a bit of a waiting game involved here, whether you're waiting for the other person to make a decision or you're the one making the decision and they're waiting for your answer. The two of you may also not be in communication right now, especially if this is a past person and you're waiting on the other one to reach out. So you might be kind of giving each other the silent treatment, waiting to see who's going to break the silence first. Do I reach out to them or should I wait for them to reach out to me? At your base, you have the Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But somebody has recently come forward and offered you something, it feels like to me, whether it be a job or the offer of some sort of commitment. This person may also be gathering the courage to tell you how they feel, or you might have something you want to tell them. In your past, you have the Five of Swords, and I'm seeing a connection between this card and the Hanged Man in your crossing. This is why everything has kind of come to a stop right now. This is why you feel stuck right now. There's a lot of history here. There's a lot of conflict in the past between the two of you, whether it have been a business deal gone wrong or an actual falling out. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be a friend or a family member. But somebody here was acting out of self-interest. Somebody here got hurt. Somebody was only thinking of themselves and what was best for them. Somebody was putting themselves first. Somebody was not thinking of others. And that might be why you don't trust this person anymore. Because they've been deceptive with you in the past. Because they've lied to you in the past. Because they kept secrets from you in the past. And I feel like you are a little anxious that this person is just hiding things from you again. Or that they're going to hurt you again. That they don't have good intentions. So for some of you, this person could be reaching out to offer an apology for their behavior, but you're not necessarily taking this to heart. I feel like you're going to take everything they say to you with a grain of salt. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Six of Swords. So you're in a big transition period right now. This could represent some sort of physical travel, like moving, for example. But this person just has the worst timing because you've already let go. You're already focused on moving on. You're in the middle of a healing process. I do feel like you are still carrying some of this baggage. You're not through this healing process yet. I don't feel like you're over the past. I don't feel like you're fully over this person yet. But I do feel like you've reached the point where you know this relationship is no longer salvageable. And I don't think you want to try and fix it. In your immediate future, you have the Page of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is a communication card. I do feel like this person is going to reach out to you. They don't want to let you go yet. But again, I feel like they don't necessarily have the best of intentions because the Page is a very emotionally immature energy. And the Knight is also a bit of a player energy. So they might throw something your way like, oh, I miss you, I want to start talking again. And you're like, well, what does that mean? We can talk forever and get nowhere. That doesn't give me anything stable. Or they might just tell you, oh, I miss you, I want to be friends again. You know, something like that. Something that doesn't really go anywhere. Something that gives you just enough to keep you around so that they still have your attention. But with this contract card, I also feel like you're ready to focus on something new. I don't see you entertaining this person. I see you focusing on yourself. Because the Page can also be an exciting brand new energy, a brand new passion. Whether you're focusing on a new hobby that you've discovered, or you're focusing on something that you're passionate about in your career. So for some of you, this could be an actual new contract. You know, one door closes with this person and another door opens to you in the future. So for some of you, this could be another job opportunity, or it could even be that you start talking to somebody new. But I do feel like you are letting go of the past with that Six of Swords in your crowning thoughts, and you are focused on new, new, new. You don't want to go back to the old. In your hopes and fears, you have the Ace of Cups. So like I said, you're focused on new beginnings, new opportunities. For some of you, this could be a job, particularly in the creative field or nursing, for example, something with a very healing energy. This could even just be the start of a new relationship with yourself. Learning how to love yourself again. But for those of you who are talking to somebody new, I do feel like you are focused on this new potential with them. You're no longer interested in what somebody from your past has to say. You don't want their apology anymore. Because before, when you could only see a future with them, now you see the potential for a future with somebody else. Or even if you're not seeing anybody new right now, you're focused on creating this new future for yourself. You're focused on a new future where you are standing strong and in your power. Where you are stable. A future where you are secure. A future where you are financially independent. In how this person sees you, you have the World. So with an ending comes a new beginning. You have the World here and you have the Ace of Cups. So like I said, you're focused on the new. You might have one last conversation with this person to hash things out, you know, maybe provide some closure, but that's as far as I see this going. This is done. You're just here to tie up loose ends and then you're moving on. In your strengths and weaknesses, you have the Five of Cups, which is about disappointment. And I do feel like if you give this person another chance, you are just going to be disappointed again. I don't think they've changed. But I also feel like this is you making the sacrifice with that Hanged Man card to move forward on your own with that Six of Swords. So you know it's going to be hard. You know you're not finished healing yet. You know you haven't let go of the past yet. But you've reached the point where you've accepted that the past is in the past. It does not need to be a part of your future. You know you're still in pain. You know it's going to hurt for a while, but you're willing to go through it to get to the other side, to get to this Ace of Cups, this new beginning. The World card feels like a huge transition for you, almost like an awakening. You don't want to be stuck in this cycle anymore. In your outcome, you have the Devil. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, but you know that if you sign this contract with this person, you'll be stuck in this forever. Whether it be a literal contract in a job that you're going to absolutely hate, or a marriage contract with somebody that you know isn't good for you, but you're making the decision to let this go, to cut this off with the World card. You're no longer staying in this bad situation just because it's familiar. You're not going to let this anxiety and this fear control you anymore. This person had you addicted to their drama for so long until you finally realized with that Six of Swords, that's not your baggage to carry. For some of you, there could be some actual addiction involved, some drugs and alcohol involved, especially if this was a sex-based connection. This person might want, a no strings attached kind of arrangement, casual sex and nothing more. But that's not what you want anymore. The two of you are no longer on the same page of this contract. You don't want the same things. So before you agree to anything with this person, you make sure you read the fine print. You make sure you know exactly what you're signing up for. Can you clarify the Five of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Five of Cups for me, please? Can you clarify the Devil for me, please? Clarifying the Five of Swords is the Page of Wands again, so we have the Page of Wands twice here in your immediate future and as a clarification card. So again, I'm getting this very emotionally immature energy. This is more fire energy as well. I feel like for some of you, this past issue could have been somebody was gossiping. It could have meant that you got some bad news or that you found out that somebody was not being truthful with you. You might have heard something about them from someone else. You might have found out they were lying through someone else, whatever that means for you. Social media may have been involved. There might have been some spying going on, some stalking going on, some lurking going on. You might have also just heard that this person was not being honest with you through word of mouth. Clarifying the Five of Cups is the Knight of Cups again. So now we have the Knight of Cups here twice as well. This is more water energy. Again, I feel like this is just confirmation. Whatever apology this person is giving you is not sincere. They might just want your attention. They might just want to hook up. This is a very sleazy energy that I'm getting from this Knight of Cups. It doesn't feel like a knight in shining armor. It feels very narcissistic. Because this person is very self-centered and they have not changed. They might also be very emotionally manipulative as well. Like they know how to make you feel bad about yourself. They may go cold on you for no reason. The Knight of Cups bad side is that they're very overreactive. They're very moody. It's like you have to constantly walk on eggshells around them. And they're very much about themselves. They're very vain. They're very selfish. Clarifying the devil is the 9 of Wands. You have your guard up. You've built a wall around yourself because you don't trust this person. But I'm also getting this message of perseverance on your part. It kind of feels like the last stretch, like you know you're almost there. You're almost rid of this person. You're almost over them. You're almost healed. The pain is almost gone because you're at the 9. And the 10 is the end of the suit. You're almost ready to drop that burden. With this World card, you're closing out this cycle. You just have a few loose ends that you still need to tie up. And then you're free. I also feel like these wands are like life lessons now. They make you stronger because you see how tired this character is? But they haven't fallen yet. They're still using this wand to hold themselves up on one knee. They're still ready to move on. It's a slow process, but they're still going. They're still pushing forward. You're wiser than you were before. You've learned a lot from this person. You've learned a lot about yourself. Okay, Virgo, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and to click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. If you want to join the fam, you can click that bell to be notified every time I post. You can now also follow me on Facebook and Instagram, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. Both of those links will be in the description below. Either way, I'll see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.